Okay, guys, really quick. You know that we've been talking about starting your digital business journey, right? As well as myself. But what I'm finding is that people are lost and confused. Whether you know it or not, everything you need is inside of you. You've been asking the wrong questions. And believe it or not, your chaos, it has a pattern. And that pattern, that's your power. You don't need a new skill. You need to unlock your creative identity. You need to take the creative identity quiz. It takes less than a minute and it's free. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description box. Now let's get into the video.
Okay, let's just get right to it. Forget about chasing the next big, shiny trend. Seriously, the fastest way to build a business that actually works is to look inward. You are, right now, sitting on a secret gold mine of knowledge. And in this explainer, we're going to show you exactly how to dig it up, how to turn the problems you already solve into a business that helps other people.
So let me ask you this. What is the fastest way to start a successful business? You know, if you think the answer involves starting from absolute zero, you're definitely not alone. But what if I told you that's probably the biggest thing holding you back?
And this leads us to the biggest myth in the whole world of entrepreneurship. This idea that you have to go out and master some brand new, super complicated skill, that you have to become a coding expert or a marketing guru overnight. That whole idea, it just stops way too many talented people before they even start.
The truth is, it's actually a lot simpler and way more powerful than that. Your most valuable, most marketable skills are probably the things that feel so easy and natural to you, you don't even think of them as skills. And that's the real problem, isn't it? We totally take our own expertise for granted. We don't realize just how valuable that easy knowledge is to someone else who's really struggling with it.
So, how do you find this hidden gold? Well, it all starts with a super simple exercise. This is your first real, practical step toward uncovering all that valuable knowledge you already have just sitting there. And I'm not kidding, I want you to actually do this. Go ahead, pause if you need to, grab a piece of paper, open up a note on your phone, whatever works. Now, think about it. What problems do you find yourself solving over and over and over again? You know, for your job, for your friends, your family. For me, it was always helping my friends fix their resumes. For you, maybe you're the go-to person for organizing those crazy spreadsheets at work. Or maybe you give the best travel advice, or you're the one everyone calls when their computer acts up. Just write it all down. Then, step back and take a really good look at that list.
Okay, this is where the big mindset shift happens. The things on your list, they aren't just chores. They're not just favors you do. Every single one of them is a valuable asset. It's repeatable wisdom that you can package up and teach to people who are desperately looking for that solution.
Now let's take this idea a step further. You're not just selling information. Let's be real. People don't pay for raw information, they pay for a transformation. You are taking someone from a place of frustration to a place of success. This right here perfectly illustrates that whole journey. Over on the left, you've got the zero state. That's your potential customer. They're stuck, they're frustrated, they're overwhelmed. And on the right, that's the hero state. That's the success, the relief they feel after you help them. Your business, it's the bridge that gets them from one side to the other.
Now, here's the cool part. When you build that bridge for someone else, it does something amazing for you. It lets you build a business that works for you, not the other way around. And this is how you escape what's called the time trap.
Does this sound familiar? Most of us are stuck in this time trap, right? We're trading our time directly for money. If you don't show up to work, you don't get paid. There's a hard limit on how much you can earn because, well, there are only 24 hours in a day. It is the classic recipe for burnout.
So how do you get out of it? You build what's called a scalable asset. The easiest way to think about this is like an online course or some kind of pre-recorded program. You put in the work to package your wisdom once, and that one asset can help hundreds, even thousands of people all over the world 24/7 without you physically having to be there. I mean, the difference is just night and day. The time trap, it caps your potential, it burns you out. But a scalable asset? That creates a system where your knowledge is working for you. It lets your income and your impact scale globally, which ultimately gives you real freedom and flexibility.
Okay, I know this all sounds great in theory, but let's make it real. I want to tell you a quick story about Mike. He was a restaurant owner who completely changed his entire life using this exact model.
This quote from Mike just says it all. He'd written a best-selling book, which is amazing, but the income from it was, well, not a lot. Then he packaged that same expertise into a high-value program. And get this, he made more money in just 3 weeks than his book had made in 3 years. That's the power we're talking about. And just look at these results. His first launch brought in $89,000. Now, he runs a $1 million a year business, and he only works about 20 to 25 hours a week. See, he's not just teaching people how to run a restaurant. He's selling them the transformation they're really after, freedom and control over their lives.
So how did he pull that off? The real secret isn't just creating the program, it's about how you price it. You have to stop thinking about pricing based on the number of videos or hours of content. You have to start pricing based on the value of the outcome. What is getting to that hero state truly worth to your customer?
This table just makes it so clear. Let's say your goal is to make $84,000. Which would you rather do? Option A, sell a $99 product to, 848 people. Or option B, sell a high-value, totally transformational program for $8,400 to just 10 people. Think about that. The first way, you need a huge marketing machine to find almost 1,000 customers. The second way, you just need to find 10 people. 10 people's problem is so painful, so urgent, that your solution is an absolute no-brainer at that price. The end goal is the same, but the journey to get there, completely different.
And that just blows up another huge myth. You do not need a massive audience to be successful. You just need to connect with the right 10 people who are desperately, actively searching for the exact solution that you already provide.
So if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Stop looking outside of yourself for the next big thing to learn. The foundation for an incredible business is already inside you. It's built on the problems you already know how to solve and the wisdom you've already gained.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question to really think about. That skill you have, the one that feels so easy, so second nature you barely even notice it. What is it? Because I can guarantee you, right now that easy skill is the exact solution that someone else is out there desperately searching for. Your gold mine is right there, just waiting for you to start digging.
Guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you like my new format that I'm trying, and I'm really enjoying it because I think it helps get a message out to you guys a little bit clearer so that we can understand and move faster toward our digital journey. Now, the last question he asked was, what skills do you have that can be a solution to someone else's problem? See, and that's something that we don't realize. What you need to do, you need to audit your hidden gold mine. You need to analyze problems you already solved repeatedly. Basically, think about when someone always calling you and always asking you questions. What are they always asking you about? Evidently, that's knowledge that you have that they trust to get from you because you understand. Okay? Don't feel frustrated or stuck. There's freedom behind this. Okay? You have a chance to go beyond what you want to do. You might be stuck wondering what it is that I need to create, what it is that I want to create. I'm not sure what I'm good at. I don't know what kind of creative I am. Again, that is no problem. I need you guys to take that creative identity quiz. This quiz is free, and it's going to help you to see what area is your strong points. So before you get started with your digital journey, I want you to start off on the right foot. So stop guessing. Let's start building. Go ahead, take the quiz, scan the QR code, or check the link in the description box below. Again, we're going to get past this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.